Good morning, y'all. Well, it's day 55 and it is about 40 degrees and I'm leaving Woods Hole Hostel. Had a good night's stay there in the bunkhouse and lots of dogs and cats and goats, and had a great breakfast of eggs and cheesy grits and peach crisp and yogurt, homemade yogurt, coffee and orange juice. It was a great breakfast. So highly recommend it. Neville does a good job there, especially any of you guys coming sobo, think about staying here. Plan today is to try to go 19 miles to the next shelter. So we'll see. It's pretty rocky terrain. Even now, having to look down at every foot placement. If it's like this, I'm not sure I'll make it. It's just really slows you down. You got to watch exactly where you put your foot because of the jagged rocks. It'll turn your ankle or your foot. But yeah, that's the plan. I resupplied. Got a really heavy backpack right now. Not sure how far I'm going to get until the next resupply. So I had to basically do 5 days worth of food. And even then, I'm probably going to have to call a shuttle to get into town to find another resupply. There's just nothing on the trail. There's a hostel in about 80 or 90 miles from here, but it's kind of a suspect hostel. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of drugs. So I actually stayed there in the 90s when I was section hiking out here, and yeah, it was a drug haven then for sure, but anything could have changed 25 years, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna get going, get over this mountain, and see if we can get 19 miles. So I'll talk to you later. So today we're walking along beside the New River. If you remember about a month ago, we talked a little bit about the French Broad River and some of its unique characteristics down in Hot Springs, North Carolina. And this river is very similar to the French Broad. It's estimated to be between 100 and 360 million years old, depending on different theories. And some consider it to be the second oldest river in the world, only behind the Nile River in Egypt. Its headwaters began down near Blowing Rock, North Carolina, and it's like the French Broad River, only one of those few rivers in North America that flows in a northerly direction, eventually emptying into the Ohio River and then on down to the Gulf of Mexico. It courses through West Virginia and is part of the New River Gorge National Park prior to going on into the Kanawha River. And various thoughts on why it's called the New River. Number one, the Native Americans called it the New Waters. So that's one theory. And number two, in 1764, a Captain Byrd was employed to open a road from the James River to Abington, Virginia, and was using a 1755 map which didn't show the river. So he named it a new river. So whatever the origins, it's for sure not a new river by any stretch of the imagination. Hey y'all. So the day is coming to an end. I did 19 miles. Nice day. Got fairly warm actually. I think it got up to 71. So that was nice. And yeah, I'm here at the shelter and just a lovely view. It's right over this grassy meadow. Supposedly has a great sunrise here to the east, and then back the other side you can see the sunsets going down back there. But yeah, nice day leaving Woods Hole, and didn't really see a whole lot of hikers all day. There's a couple guys just pulled in right behind me now that I saw a couple nights ago at Weary Feed Hostel. But yeah, that's that's the way it goes. You see people and sometimes you don't. Still trying to figure out the next 3 or 4 days. I got as much food as I could get and carry at Woods Hole, but there's just not a lot of resupplies. And there's only that one hostel that I mentioned earlier that I've heard more rumors about that I'm just kind of reluctant to stay there. So I may just go as far as I can over the next 2 or 3 days and then take a shuttle down into Daleville, Virginia, which is the next major town, which is about mile marker 704, I think. So it's another 60 miles from here. So might do that and get just get a hotel room or something like that and then get brought back up. And then that'll give me the next 4 or 5 days to the James River. So I'll have to study the map and figure it out. But didn't rain, had a few sprinkles, but great weather. And I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow either. It is supposed to get cold again, but it's going to be further south. Actually, as we move north, we're going to miss that cold front. So that's good. And that's about it. So thanks everybody for watching and all the comments. And we'll see you in the morning. Night, y'all.